Ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was in those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day in the morning? The Virgin Mary and Christ were there on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. The Virgin Mary and Christ were there on Christmas Day in the morning. Oh, pray whither sail those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Oh, pray whither sail those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day in the morning. And oh, they sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And oh, they sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day in the morning. On earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the angels to heaven shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the angels in heaven shall sing on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all these souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day in the morning. Then let us all rejoice again on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Then let us all rejoice again on Christmas Day in the morning. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning.
this, but a little bit hyper. So anyway, happy week before Christmas, you guys. It is 9 days till Christmas Day, but more importantly than that, we are just like 3 or 4 days away from Rise of Skywalker. That's why it's December 20th this week. That means the final Skywalker movie is coming out this Friday. I'm super excited to go see it. However, I am not seeing it this Friday. I mentioned this before. I have had our tickets since the day they started selling them. So since October, I have had 2 tickets to go see Rise of Skywalker, but we are not going opening night. We are not going Saturday. We are going next Sunday. Simply because it was a lot easier to, because my brother doesn't like going to opening nights or midnight showings. He's done like a couple. The weird thing is my brother and I are not a big fan of seeing movies after a certain time. Like, I don't want to go see a movie after like 7 o'clock. Simply because at that point, I'm tired. There's stuff I'd rather be doing at night than going to go see a movie. So I'd rather see a movie like first thing in the morning, around noon. I don't like seeing movies, like I said, after 7 o'clock. I have gone to, I want to say, 3 midnight showings. I went to go see a Narnia movie at midnight. I saw New Moon at midnight, and I saw Eclipse at midnight releases. I personally do not like midnight releases. Especially if they're for a big, huge movie, like the Twilight movies. Those were big, huge. I remember, what was it, Eclipse? I think I was at the movie theater for Eclipse at about, oh my gosh, I want to say like 6 o'clock. 6, 7 o'clock, I was at the movie theater in line to go see the midnight showing of Eclipse. Thank God I drove myself there. So for big budget movies before the whole reserve system, you had to be there like uber early to get in line and stuff like that. And it was such a pain. So I don't really like doing midnight releases. My brother doesn't like really doing them. I don't mind going opening day. I think I did that for Twilight, the first one, when I was a Twihard. I am ashamed to say that I was. I think I did a opening day afternoon showing. I'm okay with that. My brother's not a big fan of opening days because the rest of the day it's usually packed. Like I said, big budget movie. So I want to still go opening weekend, so we settled on. We go Sunday and we go to the first showing. I've talked about this before. Thankfully, we live in a small city, so it's still going to be crowded, but it's not going to be like super crazy crowded. We're still leaving early, though. The movie is at 10:35, and I want to leave no later than 10:15, 10:20 to get there because I still have to go in and get the tickets because last time we were there, they still didn't have the kiosks for ordering your tickets online. And the last movie I saw where I did that was Spider-Man Far From Home. That was in July, and you still had to go up and show them the stuff. So they don't have the kiosks yet for that. So we're still going to have to leave early because we're still probably have to go to wait in line to go get our tickets from the counter and show them everything. And then I think we might get some, I don't know if I'm going to take it anything to drink. I might get a water or something. And then we're going to see the movie, which I'm super, super, super excited about. And I can't believe there are already people posting spoilers online for Rise of Skywalker. I'm saying they're going, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to ruin this movie before we even have a chance to see it? Sorry guys, it doesn't make any sense. So it's hard, and a couple of the girls on the Vampire, and we've been talking about what we're trying to do, especially if we're not going to go see it the first day, how we're going to avoid spoilers. So I explained my method. I'm posting a picture every day to Instagram because I'm opening up a Lego Star Wars advent calendar. So every day, except for when I go to post a picture, which piece I put together for my advent calendar, I'm not doing social media at all on starting Thursday. So like from Thursday, except for, like I said, the pictures of the Lego figures I get from my advent calendar after I put them together, I'm not doing social media. And all I'm doing on Instagram is I'm on Instagram long enough to upload the picture, and that's it. Like, I'm not checking anything else. And then I'm not stepping a single foot onto Facebook, onto Twitter. I won't even be going probably on YouTube. Simply because of me being such a big Star Wars fan. A lot of the movies that pop up are Star Wars movies, are Star Wars videos, and so I might even just avoid YouTube, even though I love YouTube and I watch it a lot. But I'm not doing anything except for posting those pictures with my social media. In fact, I'm taking this a step further. Since I play Star Wars The Old Republic, I had played it when these new movies have been coming out, and the worst thing is that you have these people who go see the movies, they jump onto SOTAR, and then they proceed to talk about the movie in open world chat. So everybody can see it, even those of us who haven't seen it yet. And so instead of this time, like, just closing out, like, I have the option to close the chat window, but I don't like doing that if, like, I'm waiting for someone from my guild to come on and stuff. So this time, instead of doing that, and also because of my fan fiction, I have opted to not even go on SOTAR until next Sunday. So usually I will go on SOTAR Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, sometimes Thursdays, depending on how early I get a chapter finished and posted. So I'm not stepping foot on SOTAR. Like, last night was my last night on SOTAR until next Sunday. So I'm not even setting foot on my Star Wars The Old Republic. I am not setting foot in Star Wars. I'm going to do my absolute best. I'm not going on to Facebook. I'm not going on to Twitter. I probably will not do YouTube and just watch Netflix and Disney Plus. I have not watched any of the TV spots they have released for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker for like the past 2 or 3 weeks. I have not watched any of those. I have not watched any of the featurettes they have released in the past couple weeks. This Wednesday, they're airing the Mandalorian episode early. I am not, and as part of this episode, they're also doing a sneak peek at Rise of Skywalker. I am not watching that sneak peek. I'm hoping, which I don't understand why they want to do this, they're airing the sneak peek after the episode. So if you don't want to see that sneak peek, you can just end the episode and you don't have to watch it. So I'm just watching The Mandalorian, and as soon as I see anything for a sneak peek, I am done. I'm done. I'm not watching anything. So I am trying to go into this movie as absolutely 0% as blind as I can, which is, I did with Solo. I actually did with pretty well with Solo. The only thing that was ruined for me was Darth Maul, because I didn't get to go see Solo till I'd been in theaters for a week. But luckily they just told me Maul was in there and that was it, so it wasn't spoiled for me. And I hadn't really seen any of the new stuff for Solo, because like I said, I was on Mackinac Island. In fact, the day I went up there was the day they released the trailer for Solo: A Star Wars Story. So I didn't really get anything. Like, if I'm down here, I'm usually inundated with Star Wars. Up there, I didn't really get that chance to be that inundated because I was working so much. And when I wasn't working, I was outdoors. So yeah, it was kind of nice going into Solo, like, pretty much about 80% not having a clue what was happening. And right now I'm like 95% sure, not exactly sure what's the basic plot of the thing is. So I'm really excited that I don't know that much this time. So I'm really, really excited, you guys. I have my outfit ready to go. I've got coupons. We're going to Subway afterwards. And it's funny. It just seems like my mom was talking about this because Thanksgiving was so late this year. It's so weird because Star Wars has been released around Christmas since Force Awakens. Solo was the only one that wasn't. And it's so weird because my brother and I are going to go see, the movie releases on the 20th. My brother and I are going to go see it on the 22nd. 3 days later is the 25th, and that's Christmas Day. So that's kind of insane. But it's also kind of cool because I get to do 2 things. I'm going to see a movie for one of my favorite fandoms, like my first big fandom. And then I'm also celebrating my favorite holiday that same week. So I'm really excited. And speaking of Christmas, I hope you guys liked my little Christmas present at the beginning of this. We had talked about going to go to Frankenmuth to see the lights. That was one of the things on my bucket list. And I didn't think we were going to get a chance to do it because, like, Thanksgiving was late this year. And the whole thing with the bed bug situation. In fact, I saw one in my room this morning. Just one, though. And it's the only one we've seen alive since the last treatment they did. So we're crossing our fingers. That's just a straggler. So we just kind of lost track of everything, the bed bugs and the FedEx situation and everything like that. Which, update on the FedEx situation, they did find my cousin's doll. The driver delivered it to the wrong address. They contacted these people, and these people are refusing to give up the doll. So FedEx is refunding my mom the money. So she is hopefully going to be able to go down to Frankenmuth and get my cousin another doll. Because they ended up telling my cousin about the doll, and showing her a picture of it and telling her, yeah, because it's just like the doll I have that you can see back there, except it looks like her. So she wants this doll now. So, but because of all that, everything got out of control. My mom lost track of the week, so she didn't realize Christmas was next week until we had gone to the garden walk, and I brought up like, oh, kind of like I'd like to go to Frankenmuth to see the lights, and we're like, oh wait, oh my gosh, it's like, and I mentioned this the 13th, and my mom's like, oh my god, Christmas. So we had gone out yesterday, and then she surprised us by saying Dad was on his way, get round, and we ended up driving out to Frankenmuth to see the lights. And I hope you guys can tell from the little clips I saw inside Bronner's, it was slammed. It took us maybe 10 to almost 15 minutes to find a place to park at Bronner's. It actually took us like 5 to find a place to park at River Place, but it was a nice night. It was cold. We were down there. We left at like 3:30. We got there about 4:30. So we were there for maybe an hour, and then we were back home by 6:30. So it was not a big trip. It was just a quick trip down and back. And look, I have presents that are wrapped. Yay, they're all wrapped. So, yay. So Christmas is coming. Star Wars is coming. Thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I know I said I'd be doing a video comparing Elsa's origin of her powers between the movie and the TV show. I'm going to do that. That's probably going to be one of the first things I do in January. Simply because this video is going to be long, and it's probably going to be posted next Monday, because I'm also going to do my little quick reaction to Rise of Skywalker, spoiler free. So that will be posted next. So this video will be next Monday. Think of it as a Christmas present. But other than that, there will be no actual vlog next week. And then for New Year's week, I am posting a clip show for what I did in 2019. That will be another really long one, and that one will be out the week of New Year's. And then the first full week in January, I'll get back to a regular vlogging schedule. Though I would like some ideas about what to do with the vlog, so you guys let me know. So I'm going to get going for the day because I want to watch the new episode of Star Wars Resistance. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, it is Saturday, and I vlogged, I don't remember what day I vlogged, I think Monday or Tuesday, and I haven't vlogged the rest of the week, simply because we've actually been out a lot this week. My mom actually had Wednesday off, and today's her last day of work. She gets out in like an hour, and then she's off till the 26th, so she got all of Christmas off. So we just been going, like every night she got home, it feels like we've gone out to go to the store or something to get stuff we've forgotten or stuff we need to get. And my hair is like hideous because I braided it. But yeah, so it's just kind of been go for us. But then again, this is the week before Christmas. And more importantly, it's also like tomorrow, it's 4 days to Christmas, and tomorrow we are going to go see Rise of Skywalker. So it's like, So I have my outfit planned. Everything's good there because I am wearing my, and I'm also trying to get Christmas movies in to watch. I am wearing my BB-8 and Dio skirt I got from her, my mom ordered for me from her universe. I am going to wear my, Rise of Skywalker spirit jersey. I know that seems like an odd pick, but it actually looks good with the skirt, which I did not think it would work because the skirt is black, has Dio and BB-8 around the hem. It's got like little gold, like rose gold, starboard symbols all over it. And the shirt is black with white stars, has Rey and Kylo's sabers, and then Rise of Skywalker and puffy blueprint on the back. I actually tried the outfit on. My mom thinks it looks cute, so I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear my Darth Vader high tops, and I'm decided to take my Porg backpack. When we were in Frankenmuth, the lady we talked to at the bookstore, because I found a copy of the novella for Miracle on 34th Street, and my mom was kind enough to get it for me. It's $5. So the lady said, I was like, I had to decide whether I'm taking my R2-D2 purse or my Porg backpack. And she's like, I would take the R2-D2 purse. I'm like, oh, that's nice, but I kind of want to take the Porg backpack. So I am going to be taking my Porg on tomorrow. And I'm trying to find, there it is, pilgrimage play. So that's what I'm taking. I'm also taking a jacket, but it's supposed to be like almost 50 degrees here tomorrow, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to need it. But it's December and 50 degrees is no guarantee that it's actually going to be like 50 degrees in the morning because we're going at 10:35 to see it. So I'm trying to get everything done. I need to transfer everything that's in my R2D2 bag and my BB-8 wallet to the Porg backpack and wallet. I need to get the tissues in there. I'm like pretty much waking up right at 8 o'clock, and as soon as I wake up, I'm probably not even going to eat, which is stupid because I'm not eating till we get home. And we're probably not going to get home till maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock because the movie's like almost 2.5 hours. I'm going to say the movie's 2.5 hours. It's almost the same amount of time as Last Jedi. So it's almost 2.5 hours. So I'm just going to say 2.5. It's going to be 2.5 hours, and I'm planning to stay through the end of the credits. But then after we get the movie, we were just gonna head on over to Walmart and get subs from Subway. However, I want the Rise of Skywalker soundtrack because who doesn't? And I was looking it up because I'm like, oh, it's gonna come out. It actually came out yesterday. So the Rise of Skywalker soundtrack actually came out yesterday, which was the same day as the movie. So we're actually running, and I wanted to get it, and when I saw it came out the 20th, and I'm like, I have to get it. The problem is that Star Wars soundtracks usually hint at what happens in the movie because of the title of the tracks. And I realized this when I saw a comment on the Star Wars show one day. Somebody posted about one of their memories for the Phantom Menace, because it's been 20 years, is they got the soundtrack before going to see the movie, and like two of the title tracks are, one is Qui-Gon's Noble End, and the other one is Jedi Funeral or Funeral. It has funeral in the title. And he said he remembers seeing those and hoping it wasn't what he thought it was. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to get the CD. But if I get it before I see the movie, I would not be able to like look at the track listings or anything. And what's really stupid is, since it is awards season, Disney has a bunch of stuff up for consideration. One of the things they have up is the soundtrack to Rise of Skywalker. So they released it publicly online even before they released the physical CDs. And so it's like, why would you do that? Somebody on Twitter pointed out, why would you listen to the soundtrack and kind of ruin it? Like, I'm in the same boat. It's like, soundtracks will often come out before movies. That's great. I don't want to get the soundtrack for like Star Wars and listen to it, then go hear the movie, because the music in Star Wars is so good. I want that full impact of hearing it for the very first time. So I actually am excited about this soundtrack, because apparently what John Williams did is he took every like key piece of music from like Duel of the Fates, Leia's theme, the Imperial March, all of that, and he put this in this epic. So I can't wait to hear it. So our new plan is, after we see the get out of the movie, we're actually going to Target, and we're lucky because I talked about this, we live relatively close to the movie theater. It's like a 10-minute drive away from our house, depending on traffic. But also in the same area is our mall, which is why I can walk there and bike there a lot. So the mall is right there. So you go up our road and you have the mall, and then like right behind the mall a little bit is like a little shopping center, and then behind that is a hotel, and then the movie theater's on the other side of the hotel. And there's a street that leads from the mall to the movie theater. So after we get out of the movie, we're actually going to go to Target, because I feel like I have better luck getting soundtracks and CDs from Target than I have from Walmart. Like, if I could get it at Walmart, I would get it at Walmart. But and I would pre-order it too for pickup. However, both Walmart and Target, to pre-order and pickup, it was what was it? It was, you pre-ordered, picked it up, and it would be you would get it December 24th. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So what I'm probably going to do tomorrow morning is probably one of the first things I'm going to do is, while I'm getting ready, is Target does have the buy online, pick up in store thing same day. So I'm going to see if I can do that, if they will have it, and see if I can do that so I can just go in and grab it. And then after we do that, we're actually going to go to the Walmart Subway. There's a Subway at the mall. I don't like that Subway. I like the Subway at Walmart. So we're going to cross the street because Walmart's across the street. Yeah, my poor mom. And also at some point we had to go to Aldi's because they have a tree thing, and my mom wants to get that for my tree. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a busy day tomorrow, and I don't even know if we're actually gonna go to Aldi's or if mom's gonna go while we're at the movie. My mom's not coming with us. She's not a big fan of movies. I think the last movie she saw was actually that Mel Gibson, Jesus Christ, um The Passion. That was the last movie she saw in theaters. She went with the church group because she went to see if it was something my brother and I would be able to watch, and she quickly decided it was not something she wanted my brother and I to be watching. So I have never actually seen that movie. Yeah, and I have a stack of boxes. See, these are the Christmas presents under my tree for mom, dad, and Aaron. These are the Christmas presents my aunt and cousins out east sent for my mom. And the reason that the two big boxes are wrapped is because they sent them from Walmart, and Walmart just shipped them in the boxes they came in, so it says on the sides quite clearly what they are. So, not to ruin the surprise, I went and I wrapped the sides of the boxes in wrapping paper. And they have been in my bedroom, so yeah. So I'm super excited. Tomorrow I'm going to come home and I'm going to be on such a high, but then it's also going to be suck going back to reality Monday because I'll be on such a high tomorrow from seeing Rise of Skywalker, and I'm super excited to see this. I've been very good. I've been on a social media blackout. I was actually going to start my media blackout Thursday, but I actually started Wednesday because I was on Twitter and a couple people had actually were posting screenshots from Rise of Skywalker, and I'm like, why would you do that? Okay, I get it. You got to go see the movie early. Why would you post screenshots from it? So I decided, oh my God, I cannot do this. So I decided to start my media blackout, my social media blackout early. And basically what I've been doing is I haven't gone on Twitter. I think I did it once, and that was to retweet something to try and win a Star Wars backpack, but I have not actually checked my Twitter feed. I have not actually checked my stories on Facebook. I've only gone on Facebook like twice to check notifications. I'm still doing the Lego Star Wars thing, so I'm still building a Star Wars figure model, and then I take a picture and I post it on Instagram. And I have been checking Instagram notifications, but there's a reason for that, and it's because yesterday, a few months ago in October, we went to Frankenmuth, and I took some pictures, and I posted some pictures on Instagram, and the city of Frankenmuth asked if they could use one of my pictures, and I said yes. They did that again. I posted 7 pictures I took from our trip Sunday on my Instagram, and again, the city of Frankenmuth replied to my pictures and asked if they could use one. I don't know which one, but they want to use one of my pictures for promotions and social media, and I said yes. My mom's like, are you getting paid? No. So yeah. Also, guys, check out my cards. I'll show you guys these more in the new year, but these are my Christmas cards so far. I'm only missing one. So I have, this one is from, I want to say Minnesota. This one is from California, and she sent me some stickers, including a Hut Slayer one, which I am totally in love with. And then this one is from, I don't know how well you can see it. It's got like cutouts. That one is from Maryland. So my last one's coming from Gulfport, Florida. So it's been really nice. So yay! Christmas is great. And then I have to remind myself, coming back to reality after seeing Rise of Skywalker will suck. But it's like Christmas 3 days later. I already told my mom and my brother that I was thinking about going to go see Cats. But now I don't think I'm going to go see Cats because I do want to go see Dolittle when it comes out. And I also want to see Mulan and Black Widow. But, oh, and I also want to see the Birds of Prey movie, which is weird because I'm not a big DC fan, but that looks really good. But if Rise of Skywalker is as good as I think it is, and I've only seen one headline, and that was Forbes, who called it like the worst Star Wars movie ever, and I'm like, you don't know anything. But if it's as good as I think it is, I will probably go see Rise of Skywalker again, which will make Rise of Skywalker the first Star Wars movie I will have seen twice in theaters. I've only done that for 2 other movies. I think I saw either the first Twilight or Eclipse twice while I was in theaters. And then I went and I saw Avengers Endgame twice this year because I went and I saw the re-release when they did like the special stuff. So I went and I saw Avengers Endgame twice. And if I could have, I would have gone and seen Spider-Man Far From Home twice. But they didn't bring the version with the one fight scene to Midland, so I didn't go see it twice. But I think I might go see Rise of Skywalker twice. So I'm going to get going because this vlog is going to be super long and it will be posted next Monday. But watch for me tomorrow because I will probably do a quick clip to wrap up the vlog and tell you guys my non-spoilery thoughts about Rise of Skywalker. I'm super pumped. I literally am like shaking because I'm that excited. I cannot wait to go see this. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow after the movie. Hey guys, it's me. As you can probably tell, I just got back a little while ago from going to see Rise of Skywalker. I'm in my Spirit jersey. I switched out the skirt from leggings because it is warm outside today, hence why the Spirit jersey is warmed up, but sleeves are rolled up, but I'm not taking the Spirit jersey off today. Oh my gosh, you guys. Rise of Skywalker was amazing. Hands down for me. It is the best Star movie in the Skywalker saga. So, before this, my top Star Wars movies, like my top 3 were Last Jedi, hate me if you will, I don't freaking care. So it was like Last Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, and Rogue One. And again, hate me, I don't care, but also remember, I was a child of the prequel trilogy. I was 11 when Phantom Menace came out, and I was 17 when Revenge of the Sith came out. So yeah, so that was my original top 3. My top 3 are Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi, Revenge of the Sith. Like, it was amazing. And my favorite movie of all time for this year, it was Avengers Endgame, which I absolutely love. Avengers Endgame is like one of the best movies ever. Rise of Skywalker topped that for me. It wasn't like as in your face. It was in your face, like from the very beginning. From the minute the opening scroll went up over the screen, Rise of Skywalker was kind of in your face, almost non-stop action, beginning to end. And this is one of the shortest Star Wars movies. This movie is like just under 2.5 hours. So this is one of the shorter movies. So it is like crammed, packed, like jam-packed, beginning to end. Action, action, action. Lots of funny moments, which is great because this movie is, I personally felt Rise of Skywalker was actually darker than The Last Jedi. And The Last Jedi is kind of dark, but I feel like Rise of Skywalker was darker. But it was so good. Definitely understand the Caesar warnings that they were issuing, but oh my gosh, it was amazing. Beginning to end, I absolutely loved it. And I'm sitting there and I'm laughing because I skipped breakfast this morning. Because I was going to get up at 8. I got up at like 7:30, rolled out of bed, started getting ready, did devotions and some Spanish, and then I got dressed so we could leave early. So it was great. And I had actually thought I'm going to get hungry during the movie because it's going to run through noon. So I actually packed some veggie straws to eat. I was so into Rise of Skywalker, like my stomach started growling, and I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. But I don't want to take my eyes off the screen to reach into my backpack to get out the veggie straws I brought with me. So I would have something somewhat healthy instead of just like junk food at like 11 o'clock in the morning. But I couldn't because it was so good, like beginning to end, everything, the way the story played out, the character development, it was amazing. Like I said, beginning to end. If you are a Star Wars fan and you have not seen Rise of Skywalker, like seriously, what are you waiting for? Like I made the joke earlier in this video that I would probably go see it again. I want to go see it again, and if I can find a way, heck yeah, I'm going to go see Rise of Skywalker again. It is that good. So now my top 2 favorite movies were originally Avengers Endgame and Last Jedi. It's now Rise of Skywalker, Avengers Endgame, Last Jedi. Because it was just, and then Spider-Man Far From Home. It was just that good of a movie. I absolutely loved it. I adored it. Did I cry? Yes, I cried a few times. It was not the full-out emotional meltdown I had during the last, like, 20 minutes of Avengers Endgame where I'm just, like, ugly crying. But I did cry. And when I say crying, I mean I literally could feel tears running down my cheeks and stuff like that. Yes, I did cry, but I didn't. It's amazing. I mean, it's kind of, I said this before, it's kind of sad thinking about that the Skywalker saga with this movie is now officially over. They've said they're not going to do anything more with Skywalker. So it's kind of sad in that respect that it's the end of this story that has spanned my generation, my parents' generation, and a new generation, and now this story's ended. But there will always be more stories in Star Wars. You know, just because this chapter is closed, another chapter is opening, and we can say that because they have announced that the next Star Wars movie is coming out in 2022. So we literally only have to wait 2 more years, and then we're gonna get a new story in the Star Wars universe. And I'm sure that we will love it just as much as we loved the Skywalker saga, and I can't wait. And of course, we still have The Mandalorian. Its season finale is this week. I'm super excited. The Mandalorian has been really good. There's been a couple of weak episodes, but other than that, it's been a really solid hit. Star Wars Resistance, I know a lot of people like to make fun of that series, but that's still going on, and it is interesting because it is right now set kind of between Return of the Jedi, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. So that is going to be really interesting to see how that series ends, and that series is set to end. This is the final season because the ending is going to come apparently right up against Rise of Skywalker. So, but we still have so much more. They have the novelization for Rise of Skywalker coming out. They announced they're doing a new Thrawn trilogy, Thrawn Ascendancy. And there's so many more. So we have Clone Wars, the final season's coming out in February. We have so many more stories that have still to be told, like Sabine and Ahsoka, their search for Ezra. So many. I want to hear about that story. Lots of people want to hear it. So there are so many stories that are yet to be told that we want to hear about. So Star Wars will never truly end. It's just that this chapter, the one we've grown up with, the one that has spawned multiple generations, this is the end of that. But that just means there's new stuff coming, and I hope that, like me, there are tons of Star Wars fans out there, and we are just waiting to see what happens next. Rise of Skywalker was the perfect way to close the Skywalker saga, to end this chapter and start a new one. So I'm really, really excited. So like I said, if you guys haven't checked out Rise of Skywalker yet, what are you waiting for? It is literally like one of the best movies. I told my brother at the end of the movie, hands down, my all-time favorite Star Wars movie, my all-time favorite movie is Rise of Skywalker. I'm super excited. I really want to go see it again. So if you guys have seen Rise of Skywalker, let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't yet, go check it out. It's amazing. Hey, and be very proud. I did not spoil it. I'm proud of myself. So I'm going to go and get going for the week. This should be posted either today, Sunday, which is December 22nd, or tomorrow, December 24th. With that being said, I would like to wish all of you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. You will see my smiling face again doing a vlog in 2020 because this will be the vlog for this week. Next week will be my 2019 recap vlog, which will just be like a clip show, slideshow, whatever. And then I will kick it off in 2020. So I will see you guys again in 2020. So stay safe, stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. And as always, may the Force be with you. Bye, everybody.